Hello friends! It's Angel here and I have an ukulele today. Now today I'm going to introduce you to an old hymn called At Calvary. For this song, all you need to know is how to play 4 main chords. There is a 5th chord, it's optional, so if you want to challenge yourself at the end, you can add the E chord. There are a couple different ways you can play it, but one of the easier ways for beginning students that I've found is to take your first finger on the bottom string, 2nd fret, and take your second finger, 2nd string, 4th fret, and your third finger, 3rd string, 4th fret. And just don't play the very top string, so you'll only play the bottom 3. That's an E major chord. So later on, I will do a playthrough of the song and you'll have the option of adding that. If you don't want to play that, we'll just play a C chord there. Easy peasy. First things first, make sure your ukulele is tuned to the following notes. Goats, G, C, can, E, eat, A, anything. Goats can eat anything. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and play through the song and sing it for you first. Then we'll slow it down and I will pause before each chord change. So the chords I'm going to show you really quick that you'll need to know for this are the C major chord, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, bottom string. F major, you're going to use your first finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, and your 2nd finger on the very top string, 2nd fret. So 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 1st string. Okay, then to get a D minor from there, all you got to do is add your 3rd finger to the 2nd string on the 2nd fret. And for a G major, we're going to keep our 1st finger where it is as well. We're just going to move our 2nd finger to the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and our 3rd finger to the bottom string, also the 2nd fret. And if you don't press hard enough, it'll sound like this. So make sure you press a little harder. If you get that, you have your thumb in the back, you can press to get more pressure. So again, C, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, bottom string. Okay, F, 1st finger, 1st fret, 3rd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, but the top string. D minor, you're going to add to that your 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 2nd string. And for the G major, we'll move our 2nd and 3rd fingers. You'll move your 2nd finger to the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger to the bottom string, also in the 2nd fret. There you go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and play through so you can hear what it sounds like. It's going to be in the key of C, so there's no sharps or flats to worry about. And we start with a C. If you're singing along, G is the starting pitch. Years I spent in vanity and pride, caring not my Lord was crucified, knowing not it was for me he died at Calvary. Now if you play through this and you get to that D minor chord and you forget your third finger, it's not a big deal. F major and D minor are related to each other. They're related keys. So it's going to sound good if you're playing in a group, regardless of which one you play. Okay? Great. So we're going to start with our C major chord. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first half of the Island Strum for most of this. So the Island Strum, you may have heard it. It sounds like this. The first half is just this. Down, down, up, down, down, up. And you can use your thumb or your index finger to strum. If you're using your thumb, down is fingertips, up is nails. If you're using your index finger, it's literally the opposite. All right. You choose which one works best for you based off your hand size. If you're a small child, it might be easier to use your index finger. If you're an adult, like me, it might work better with your thumb. Okay? So we're just going to practice the strum. It's going to be down, down, up, down, down, up, without pauses. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. It might help to think of numbers. So you could do 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Every time it's an and, it's up. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Let's try that one more time. Make sure it clicks. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Very good. All right. So we're going to start with our C major chord. We're going to go down, down, up, and I will sing along. As soon as I stop, I'll announce what chord we're changing to, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and years I spent in vanity. Change to F chord, and back to C chord. Pride. And you'll notice when I do those quick changes, I'm only doing a downward strum. So let's try that again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and years I spent in vanity, and F, pride, is C. So it's C, F, C, just down, down C, down F, down C. Try just that. Down C, down F, back to C, down C. Very nice. Then we change it from there, from the C, to the G7. And it's going to stay on G7 and then go back to C. So try just the C going to G7. Down with the C, G7, down. Okay, we'll have a nice little pause there. So we'll start at the very beginning. Got C. Years I spent in vanity, F, and C, pride, G7. Caring not my Lord was, C, crew, F, back to C, fight, knowing not it was for me, F, E, C, died. You have the option of an E next, or you can just do another C. At, then we go to D minor, to G7. So just try the D minor to G7 again. And then we go to C. Re. So let's just do the first half of the song from the top. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and years I spent in vanity, F and C, pride, G7. Caring not my Lord was, C, crew, F, C, back to C, pride, knowing not it was for me, F, he, back to C, died on D minor, G7, C, re. Very nice. Now let's try the second half. I'm going to start with an F major chord. Mercy there was great and grace, C, was free. Then we go to G7. Pardon there was multi, C, applied to me, F again. There my burden soul found live, C, T. So the next part could be an E or a C. At, then D minor, G7, and end it with a C. We'll just do the second half again, all the way through. I won't mention the E chord this time, okay? You'll start with the F major chord. Mercy there was great and grace, C, was free, G7. Pardon there was multi, C, applied to me, F. There my burden soul found live, C, T, at D minor, G7, C, re. Let's try to do the whole song all the way through. I'll pause again for those chord changes. We start on C. Years I spent in vanity, F and C, pride, G7. Caring not my Lord was, C, crew, F, C, pride, knowing not it was for me, F, he died on D, G7, C, F. Mercy there was great and grace, C, was free, G7. Pardon there was multi, C, applied to me, F. There my burden soul found live, C, T at D minor, G7, C. All right, go ahead and pause and rewind if you want to practice at that speed. I'm going to do it a little bit faster this time. Years I spent in vanity, F and C, pride, G7. Caring not my Lord was, C, cruise, F, C, back to C, pride, knowing not it was for me, F, E, C, died, then D minor, G7, separate that E chord. That is the first finger, bottom string, 2nd fret, second finger, 2nd string, 4th fret, third finger, 3rd string, 4th fret as well, skipping that top string. I'm going to go ahead and play through this next one, including that chord. If you don't want to play that, it's okay. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and years I spent in vanity, F and C, pride, G7, caring not my Lord was C, through F, C, pride, knowing not it was for me, F, he, C, died, E chord, at D minor, Cal, G7, C, F. Mercy there was great and grace, C, was free, G7, pardon there was melted, C, applied to me, F. There my burdened soul found lift, C, 30, E, at D minor, Cal, G7, C, and every time you go through a new verse, it's literally the same thing you play for the chords. Alright, I hope this was helpful. Like and leave a comment if you have any questions regarding strumming or chords. Bye-bye!